When I kind of describe it to people, what I say is that I'm actually going to do a treble this year, and that's swim the Channel, stay married and hold my job, because it has impacted everything. I started with Cork Masters about 15 years ago. Shortly after that, got into the open water swimming. For a long time, it was just kind of 1 mile, 2 mile swims, races. Up to 3 years ago, when I did the Skellig swim. Skellig was about 12.5 miles in the Atlantic from Skellig Michael into Portmagee. It took me 6.5 hours, or just less than 6.5 hours, which would have qualified me for the Channel that year. So after that, then I suppose I got the notion that the Channel swim was on. Seven of us started training with Eilish Burns back last September. Started off basically in the pool, I don't know, about 25-30 kilometres a week of training at the start, but quickly ramped up. Every month we had a long session, so started at 6 hours in the pool, non-stop practically, and went up to 10 hours to finish in the pool. After that, in May, we went into the sea, went outdoors. The longest we did in the sea in training was 8 hours. So we easily achieved the 6-hour entry for the Channel. In total, most of us would have done about 1.8 to 2 million metres in our training in the 12 months. What's going through my head, it's an unusual thing to describe. Like a number of things really. Like sometimes you could take your mind off the swimming and start thinking of obscure things while you're swimming along, but most of the time you're thinking of your stroke, you're watching the people on the boat. You can have scary moments too. You can have kind of self-doubt at times that you're trying to get rid of. Oh my God, what have I got myself into? All these people are here and I'm swimming. What if I can't make it, What you do is you try and use techniques, kind of think back to your training and just convince yourself that, you can do this, you can at least swim for another hour, 2 hours, and by that time you're going again. When it's your day to swim, then you'll have the pilot and an independent observer and the pilot's crew on the boat. But you'll also have your own crew, which will be family or friends or supporters that look after you while you're swimming. The looking after means that there's somebody always watching you while you're in the water. Maybe every hour, every half hour, you'll stop, take on board a feed, which is probably a carbohydrate drink, maybe, and some fruit. The Channel is because it's the ultimate challenge for an open water swimmer. It's like the Everest for a mountain climber. There may be more difficult swims, there may be colder swims, but the Channel, the English Channel, is what people aspire to, I think.